Before it happened to me, I thought a lot about how can people leave each other when they still love each other? How can people leave each other with so much potential in it? Because, you know, why would you leave someone if it would make your heart break? And I thought about that a lot, because I was like, you know, I would never do that. If I find someone I love, if I find someone I really like, you know, I would continue with them, right? I used to think it was so easy. I used to think it was just me and that person, and that's all that would matter. And in a perfect world, it would. But we don't live in a perfect world, and in this world, if you and that person are perfect, but your worlds don't align, then it's not gonna work. And in that perfect world, in this world, which can be a perfect world, if you and that person align and your lives align. And I don't know, I think about that a lot. One. I just like, and I think to get that, you just have to stop forcing things, because if you're forcing things into your life, then you're stopping the real things that should be happening from happening. And if you know you're forcing it, because you will know when you're forcing it, you better stop, ho. You better stop. Because, you know, it's just never gonna work if it's being forced. I've just realized that anything that is forced ever doesn't feel real, doesn't feel right. Like when I'm acting, if I feel like I'm forcing it, if it's not just coming out of me, which it kind of sucks because it's not always just coming out of me, it doesn't feel right, and doesn't feel believable, and doesn't feel good. But yeah, so I didn't think that was possible for me to leave someone while I liked them until it happened, you know. And you know, the heartbreak that comes after, it's more of a confusion and a trying to make sense of change. And like a grief, because you grieve that version of you that had that thing. Or that thing. Probably the version of you that has that things. I think most of the time, I feel like when we grieve, it's actually we grieve when that thing was in our lives. So you grieve yourself rather than that thing. Because, I don't know, any feeling you have is really just inside of you. It is all you. I can't explain that right now. It's too much. But, yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to get at with this video. I guess I think I'm just trying to find connection anywhere nowadays. And I do feel really connected with myself, because I spend a lot of time with myself lately. And then I think about the things that I used to think about, and that feels refreshing, and it feels like me. Because sometimes I forget the things that I think about, or the things that I liked thinking about. And there was things that I like thinking about that are sad, you know? Like this, like leaving someone when you love them. But, you know, there's things I like thinking about those things. I like thinking. I like the way my brain works. I like the way it all works. And, I don't know, back to that thing, because I really want to talk about that more, but I keep losing my train of thought. And I don't want to stop the video, because that means I have to edit it on iMovie, and I don't want to do that shit. Yeah, anyways, posture. Anyone got good posture routine? Because I've been doing it all. I've been doing, you do this one and you lift. I've been doing, you do this one, but like your arms are forward. And then I've been doing, you go up. And then I've been doing, what else? I've been like massaging. It's not getting any better. I've been doing it for like a week, so maybe that's why. I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. I've been doing it for a week, that's maybe why, but I'm saying I'm kidding too. Whatever. What the fuck? Anyways. So, it's just really misalignment, really. When things don't work out. And you get sad from it. Like, damn. I think fear, love, and misalignment. Maybe that's what I'll title this. Because when you're aligned, you know, it's perfect. You love it. You're aligned with the things you want. When you're misaligned with the things you want, or aligned with the things you don't want, it's fear. You fear it and you hate it. But, you know, we just need to give the love everywhere we can. So I think when we're in those moments of misalignment, if we don't want to be too mean to ourselves, you just have to love it. Because you have to love everything about you, everything about your life unconditionally. Or, you know, you're just fucking hating yourself. And why would you want to do that? Wow, that felt so good. I had a smoothie from Tropical Smoothie. My lips look really good. Anyways, yeah. Maybe that's it. I feel like I have more in my brain to say. Like, I feel like, you know, you ever, like, get an idea, like, okay, I'm gonna go speak about this idea, and you have ideas in the back of your mind, not necessarily with words in them, but with, like, something you could say, but no words in them. I don't know if that makes any sense. And you're like, okay, let me speak these words. Wait, what was I gonna say? And then it goes away, and you're like, oh, great. I don't know. I wish I remembered. I just read an article about how forgetting is beautiful because it means rediscovering. Or, you know, saving yourself from what happened. Substack, bro. Substack is changing my life. I wish I read. You know, so many people tell you, I wish I did this when I was younger, I wish I did that, and you're just like, no you don't, because that's not something I want to do. Well, now I do. It's because when people force you to do things, and when you do them for other people, you don't actually like it. When you do it for yourself, you like it. Anyways. The whole thing that sparked this idea was because I was actually scrolling TikTok today for the first time in, like, I don't know, like a month? Jesus. And I'm very proud of myself. That's why I had to tell y'all. But, God, sometimes I just love TikTok because it's so beautiful. I love consuming other people's art. I love to do it. I don't know. But it was a video about the movie Her. And it was just some quote. It just made me think about something that I won't say. And it was just a quote. It was like, no matter where you are, no matter what you become, there'll always be a piece of you in me. And I'll always have you with me. Something like that. I don't know. Just making that shit up, but it was something like that. And it was just so beautiful. And it's just like, I just think about how can someone feel that way about someone, but them be out of your life. Oh my God. I can't even imagine what it would be like if you've fallen in love with someone and they won't love you back. Like, and I don't just mean fall in love with someone. Fallen in love with someone and they don't love you back. How's that even possible? How's that even possible? Like, what is the misalignment of that? Oh my God, that's what I was gonna say. That's what the back of my mind wanted me to say. I look so pretty right now. I probably say that at least once a video. But I don't know. It's just so sad to me how that can happen. Oh my God, Her is such a good movie. I need to rewatch it because the time I watched it, I started at like 8 p.m. and then I was like going to sleep. And then I really wanted to keep watching, so I watched it in school, but I was in such a bad mood. But I just wanted to finish the movie. Like, I want to watch movies to watch movies, not to finish the movie. And that's what I do sometimes. It makes me sad. Anyways, this is just a whole bunch of yapping. So, yeah. I just want to hear other people's thoughts about it sometimes. Because I have so many thoughts. And sometimes I just want to get them out there. Just because. And sometimes I want to hear, because, you know, we speak ourselves and we be ourselves to make a connection. So sometimes I just want to do that. I feel very calm lately. Or just today. Do y'all 10 minutes. Oh, fuck. I want to end this video now. But I have so much ideas. So many ideas. Whenever y'all journal or write. Oh, what was I going to say? Fuck. Life is worth the living. Anyways. Fuck. I really had something to say. Come back. Whenever y'all journal, what was I going to say about journal? What was I going to say about journal? What the fuck ever. I'll figure it out, okay? Peace and love.